Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend and enjoyed some time with family over the Easter weekend. We had a great time yesterday at church and then Easter egg hunt with my grandsons and drove around in the ATV a little bit. It was a good weekend. So anyhow, I want to share something with you right now that I've been focused on in my business for the last several months. Back in November, December of last year, I read a book called 10x is easier than 2x. And what it talks about is really going deeper with fewer people, meaning you can get 10 times the growth, not 10 times the work, but 10 times the growth with narrowing your focus on what you're really going after. So instead of like calling on, maybe like in my business and sales, instead of calling on 100 people, I narrowed that down to who are some really, really key important people in my life that I can go deep with, help them build their career, help them with their family, help them with parts of life, and they can do the same for me as well too. You know, you may have heard at some point in your life about something called the Pareto principle. And Pareto is a guy that came up with this philosophy of 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. And it's so true. And you can apply this to really anything in life, not just business. But if you start looking at, the things that give you the most joy, like 80% of your joy in life probably comes from 20% of what you focus on. So the point of it is focus more on that 20% that's creating the massive results and focus less of your effort on that 80% that produces only 20% of the results. Make sense? So, I was thinking about this just like in talking about Jesus over the last few days in Easter. Jesus had that narrow focus, that inner circle of 12 people that he really, really did. He really went deep with. Now, he didn't obviously avoid and ignore the masses of people that want to come hear him speak and preach, but he did life and was intimate with 12 people and really made a true impact on those 12, and then it spread from there, right? And I'm thinking that's what I need to do more in my life. And probably a lot of us, we need to look at who we're spending time with. We need to look at who we're building relationships with. Maybe we need to look at the books that we're reading or how we're spending our time and really focus on that 20% that provides the 80% of results. So think about that this week. What can you go deeper with? Who can you go deeper with? And narrow your focus. And I think if we narrow our focus, the results are going to be massive for the rest of this year. Something to think about as we enter quarter number 2. But hope you have an amazing week. And if there's anything I can do for you, please call me 540-314-8843 or send me an email at jsweat@alcova.com. Talk to you again soon. Take care.